Everyone, my name is Trivedi and I'm studying in SGSITS Indore and I'm currently pursuing BTech in Computer Science Engineering and I'm in third year. Today I'm here to discuss about my academic results processing system, which is my project, and I'm going to discuss software requirements specification (SRS) and the libraries that I have used with some example codes. So let's begin our journey today. So let's review the table of contents, which contains introduction, and its subpart is purpose, scope, definitions, references, and overview. The next one is overall description, which contains product, perspective, product features, user classes, operating environment, design and implementation constraints, assumptions and dependencies. Then system features, which contains file upload and PDF processing, data extraction, result calculation, email notification, and then external interface requirements, which contains user interfaces, hardware interfaces, software interfaces, communication interfaces. Now, the next part is other non-functional requirements, which contains performance requirement, security requirement, maintainability, and portability. Let's begin with the introduction part. And the first part is the purpose. The purpose section describes the purpose of the SRS and its intended audience. It defines the goal and goal of the project and what the system aims to achieve. And the scope part is the outline of the project that we have created. It includes the boundaries of the system and what it has covered and what it hasn't covered is also included in the scope part. And the definition, acronym, and abbreviations are the glossary of the terms that I have used in my project, like SRS, PDF, KT, etc. etc. Now, the reference part includes the references of the libraries or documentation of the libraries that I have used. You can go to any one of them or all of them to learn more about the libraries that I have used. It's very good uh, good links to read and to gain knowledge. And then the overall description contains product perspective. The product perspective is the section which describes how the system fits into a larger context, and it explains the relationship with other systems or components. Now, the product feature uh, summarizes the key functionality of the system, and it includes user interaction, data processing, and output generation. Now, for the user classes and characteristics, uh, here we identify different types of users and their specific needs, like admin user is responsible for uploading PDFs, viewing the results, and the students is responsible for receiving notification via email. And then the next part is the operating environment. Operating environment is a subsection which describes the environment in which the system will operate, and it includes hardware, software, and network requirements. Now, the next part is the design and implementation constraint. Here we discuss any constraint that may affect the design and implementation, and it includes regulatory policies, hardware limitations, or technological restrictions. Now, for the assumptions and dependencies, here we have included the PDF format is consistent as we are going to upload only PDF formats throughout the project, and we have used the SMTP server for sending emails, and the PostGRE SQL is used for the database purpose. All of the data is stored in the databases of the PostGRE. Now, for the next part is system features, where we have first one is the file upload and PDF processing. Here File upload is the first step of our project where we are going to upload uh, the PDF files, and PDF processing contains the data processing of the PDF that we have uploaded line by line. It's going to read the PDF and extract the data that we have uploaded. Data extraction and storage. The data that we have extracted through the PDF processing is stored in the databases of PostgreSQL, and the next one is the result calculation and display. Result calculation is based on the backend code that we have provided already in the project, through which we are going to determine whether uh, the student got sent back or has passed based on the KT count. And when the user inputs the enrollment number, the result will be displayed, which contains whether the student got sent back or has passed the subject. Now, for the next specification, we have email notification. Email notification contains that whenever the student is going to check the result, and its email is also written in front of its enrollment number in the database, then the email is sent to the students, which contains the number of KTs and also the result whether they have passed or they got sent back, and the number of KTs also included. Now for the external interfaces part, external interface requirement, the first one is the user interface, which is like the which a user is going to deal with. It contains file upload part, result display, and download button. Download button through which you can download the CSV file for the reference, and result display is already discussed above, and file upload is also discussed above in the SRS document. And in email lookup, after entering roll number, you are going to get the email which contains the result. And then the hardware interfaces, we are the system is a web based, and we are only using web web browser for the interaction. And then the software interfaces are PDF processing. We have used PDF Lumber for this, and the database is PostgreSQL databases that we have used, and email is SMTP protocol based, through which we are going to send the email. Now for the next part is communication interfaces, where we have used HTTP for the web-based interactions and SMTP for sending emails. Now the non-functional requirements that contains that PDF file should be processed in 10 seconds, and the security issues should not be there, and user data including their academic record should be secured in the database, and email should be sent to the only verified addresses, not to a random email, and the maintainability should also be maintained over here, and portability, that it should be hosted on different web platforms, not on only our system, is also take care of. Now we have done the SRS part. Let's move on to the next part, which is the libraries that we have used. In it, I have prepared a document where I have written the name of the library that I have used, their description, and the key functions that they have. Let's first go through the first one, that is the Streamlit. Streamlit is a Python library used to create interactive data-driven web application quickly. So why I have used the Streamlit is because it makes easier to make applications. Here I don't have to take care of the front end part like HTML and the frameworks. It includes both of them, and it connects front end to the back end, and it also shows front end, which is which is very good thing to have. That's why I have used it. And the key functions it contains is the first one is st.file uploader. Here user is allowed to upload file through drag and drop, options on the app interface. And st.write is used to display text on the web page. Now the next one is the st.download button. It allows users to download the CSV file or the file that we don't want the user to download. Let's go through one example that I have prepared. So for this, you need to make an folder that I have already created named test. You can give it any name you want. Now let's open Visual Studio first. Visual Studio is opening now. As I have already opened my app in here, you have to go to the file section, then open folder, and then click on the folder you want to open, and then click open, allow it, and you are going to be in your folder. If you want to create a new file, double click new file and name whatever you want, and .py for the Python files, and for the Streamlit part, let's let's use the example to understand it more correctly, so that you can clearly understand it. So first, the first requirement that you should have is that Streamlit should be included in your system. To do this, you need to first write pip install Streamlit to install it. As I already have it, so it is not going to again and again install in my system. After you have installed it, let's import it here. Import Streamlit as st, so that we don't have to write Streamlit again and again. Now for the next one, we are going to use st dot title, and we are going to name it as my web app. Now, now what the import function does is it imports the library that we have already installed, and we can use the necessary features that Streamlit already have. And the st.title part does display the title of the web page at the top of the page. Here, my web page is going to displayed. Now, let's write the next part, which is upload, load it, load it, loaded file is equals to st.title, st.file uploader. Choose a PDF file, then comma type should be PDF, as we have only going to include PDF ones. So let's write PDF over here. what this do is it creates a file uploader widget where you can drag and drop your file so that it can be processed. Here, choose the PDF file will be going to display as the label above the uploader, and type is equals to PDF ensures that the file is on PDF files only. No other file should be uploaded over here. Now, for the next part, let's write it's uploaded. Uploaded file. It, this line checks whether we have uploaded the file or not. If the file is uploaded, then the code will run the next one that we are going to write, which is st dot write. File uploaded successfully will be shown if the file is uploaded. And now we have written it. Let's see whether we have done any mistake or not. I don't think so. So let's run this one. After saving this, I think I need to rename it. We need to use this to run the Streamlit. We can't run it directly through this button. So let's do it. And we are going to direct it to our web browser, and the output is displayed over here. We have written our title as my web page, which is shown on the top of the page, and choose a PDF file is written over here, and we can drag and drop the file, whatever PDF file we want to drop over here. Let's drop this file here. It's uploaded successfully, and the message is shown. Now we have learned about the Streamlit library. Let's move on to the next one, which is the PDF Plumber. PDF Plumber is used to extract text from the PDF files, and it's useful for processing structured data. And the key functions it have is the PDF Plumber dot open, which opens and loads the PDF file, and page dot extract text, which is used to extract text from the PDFs. from a specific page, and pdf.extract tables is used to extract tables or structured data from a PDF page. Now let's see the example of PDF number. So for this, we will write first import PDF number to import the PDF number in this code. Now write with PDF number. PDF.pages. Here we are writing 0 because we are going to read from the very first page. Um, we will write text is equals to first page dot extract text to extract text, and now we are going to print the extracted text. Save it and run it. Here we are getting the extracted text we have extracted from the sample.pdf. You can see the output here. This is the sample PDF, and the first page is here, written over here. The possible problem that can come with this code is if you don't write first text and print statement like this, the with statement will not will not be in effect, and it might get you an error. Take care of it. Now for the next part, we are going to study about PsychoPG2. PsychoPG2 is used to upload our data on the PostgreSQL databases. It connects and interacts with the database and execute queries and retrieve data. The key functions are connect, which establishes the connection to the database, and cursor.execute will execute the SQL commands, and fetch all retrieves all rows from the last executed SQL query. Now, I have already written the code for the PsychoPG2, and why I have done this because in this code the password is required. The password of the PostgreSQL that you own will be required over here, and you need to write password over here. That's why I don't show it running. Now let's understand what this code is doing. We are going. You should first install the PsychoPG2, and to do this, you need to write pip install PsychoPG2, and the whole library will be installed in your system. Now to use it, we will use import PsychoPG2 to import the PsychoPG2 library into this code so that we can use it. And now we are going to connect to the database so that we can retrieve data or insert data over there. We are using con con variable. It's just a variable to connect the database. Here we are writing the host name, then the database name, then the user and the password that you have set. We are using cursor variable uh, to execute the queries, and the rows is used to fetch all the executed queries rows, and we are running a loop to print the rows. That's the code, and the output should be the rows containing email enrollment number, their KT counts, and their emails should be shown over here in the student. Now for the next one, we have SMTBLIB. It is a Python built-in library used for sending emails using the simple mail transfer protocol. It is useful for sending email notifications, and the key functions it contains is SMTP -SSL. It creates a secure connection to the SMTP server using SSL. And the next one is send mail. It sends email message to the recipient. Now for this, we are going to have an example over here. Here we are importing SMTP library. To do this, you will write pip install SMTP and it will install in your system. From email.mime.text import mime text. Mime text is used so that the email should be the data should be structured accordingly, and sending is easy if you structured email. And after writing this, we have write info a message. Here your academic result is ready, which is written through the meme text. After this, message subject, MSG subject, result notification will be shown, and from where we are going to send it, we will write the email here, and to which we are going to write this email to will be their email address will be written over here. Like if I am sending a mail to a student, that's why I have written the student dash email at the rate example.com, and I am sending that's why your email at the rate example.com, and with SMTP LIP, SMTP SSL. Here we are going to connect with the SMTP Gmail server through the 465 port as a server, and we are going to log in as our email address is written over here, and the password should be written the app specific password which you will get after two-step verification is enabled on your email, and you have to generate the app specific password through the app specific uh, option in the email, and you have to write that password over here, otherwise it will not work. And in the send mail we are writing our email first, then the one we are going to send it to, and the message dot as string is used to write our message that we are going to send. That's the whole code, and the email will be sent to the recipient through the sender. Now the next library is a regular expression. The RE module in Python allows for pattern matching. Uh, in my project, I have used pattern matching using 0801, which is our enrollment number, and followed by A to Z and some 0 to 9 numbers, and some specific things like that to match the enrollment number, to which I identify the KT and email. Now the key functions are re.compile, it compiles the regular expression and find all occurrences of the pattern. Re.compile is usually used when you are going to use a pattern again and again. So it stores it and you can use it through the recompile, which is quite easy. Now we are going to write one example for this one. You don't need to install regular expression as it is inbuilt already. You just have to import it and use it as it is. First write import re, then we are writing text equals to, I'm writing some random number. Now for the next one, we are writing a regular expression. Let's write it first. There are three digits, that's why I write D3. Now for this part, we will write D3 also, as there are three digits. Let's write first, then I will explain it to you. And one mistake here will cost us our result. That's why it's important to write here with full concentration. Otherwise, the output will be either error or some other expression is written which is not the desired one. Now We have got our output. Let's first clear it so it will be clear to you that what is the output. Now let's understand what this code says or do. Import RE imports regular expression library into our code, and the text variable or the string defines or contains two phone numbers in different formats like 123-456-7890, and another one is 123 inside the bracket and 456-7890. After that, we write a regular expression where the first one is matching either one of them, 123 or 123 inside bracket. We have written D3 because it's 3 digit. Now after it we have written D3 again because it's also a 3 digit. After that we have written D4, which is 4 digit number, and it matches according to it. Now re.find all finds or searches all occurrence of the phone number pattern within the text string. It returns the list of all matching phone numbers, and we are storing it in phone pattern, and we are in print statement we are printing the uh, stored occurrences that we have find. That's why the output is 123 dash or 123 inside of bracket. Now we have completed our video for purpose. Just I would like to add two more of the libraries that I have used. One of them is Panda. Panda's primary purpose is used for manipulation and analysis of the data. I'm not going to give the example of this one because it's used everywhere and it's a very common one. It's not a specific one, but I can give you one example that it is used to read the Excel file that I have, which is our uh, email one, and then I have used the OS import. OS is used because we are going to interact with the operating system, especially for handling file paths here and environment variables and executing system level tasks. That's why we have used that one. Uh, that's it for today, guys. I hope you have learned something, and thank you for watching my video. Thank you very much.